I'm John Camron from Madison, Wisconsin, and we have a new album called Broken Tooth. Broken Tooth. What's the album about? Everybody wants to know what the album's about. People think I write dark. I write dark, but like Elliott Smith said, there's always that little bit of beauty. So that's what I go for. There's a lot of stories there. The album's just about resilience. And it's kind of like my shout out into the fucking ether. It's like, is this thing on? Fuck. You know, nobody can pay attention to more than 5 seconds at best. And you ask them to listen to an album? Good luck.
Broken tooth.
My God, this is an amazing album.
Being prepared for the threat of a hurricane should still be at the forefront of everyone's thinking.
Of course I say that. How it came together, 2 years of getting ready for this, 2 long years. Reset, let's do another album. We nailed it. First or second take, you swear to God, on the tape, complete songs. Even the ones that have the middle parts, it's like you have no idea when it's gonna come back in. It's like, oh, yeah, just everybody knew, everybody knew. They're all in this house band thing. It's an improv group from LA, and it's so good. And it's like they didn't have a singer, so it's like, well, let's do an album. And so we finally got it made, came into LA and did it, a couple sessions, and I walked in with a bag of songs. Immediately they knew what to play. Everybody could read everybody else's mind. The members of the band, Jason Roberts, producer, guitarist, multi-instrumentalist, and I've been recording with him for over 10 years. So let's go around the bend. So there's, around the bend is Ben Allman. He's touring with Social Distortion. He played with Dr. John when he was young, and amazing, has that sixth sense about everything. Pat Kelly, fellow Cheesehead Wisconsinite from the Neenah area. He plays amazing bass, and round it all out with Josh Adams on drums. I write protest songs. People may not think that they're protest songs, but if you look hidden in the lyrics, in the music, they're all protest songs, even the love songs. It's written in code. I swear it's code. It doesn't mean what it says. It's got a point. It's got a direction. Let's take a look at them one by one. My Edge is about abuse. Hurricane, it's about feeling contained in this rage, in this artificial calm, with the whole world falling apart. Everything is blowing apart, and that's what's happening right here. You know what I mean? We're all actors on the screen. It's like the social media bullshit. The oligarchs are taking it all from us, and they're making us fight each other. Fuck that. It's a love song about somebody I know. Closing at the low. We were wrapping the session, and we had like 2 hours to kill the next morning before we had to pack up. So Jason said, write a song. That was the day that the financial crisis hit. Everything dropped 8%, and everybody was, their hair was on fire. So it's just basically kind of a vibe about anger that gets inside of everybody, and you let it out somehow, and it comes out in that kind of a song. It's not really lyrics, it's just words, and it's more like, you're just tired. Flip the album over, and it's What Would You Do? What Would You Do is a song about this love that sparks, trying to figure out if you like each other and taking the next step. You get to the point where you look over and the person you love is crying. It's like, I know exactly what to do. Let's go. Free is a song about expectations and unrequited affections. Broken Tooth. It was stone cold groove when it first started, and the lyrics meant nothing. I had like an hour before Jason was ready to record this song, and he said, "Can you rewrite this in an hour?" And it turned out to be how I feel that I am. If you get knocked down, if you get hit once, twice, you're gonna stand up and keep going, and you might just hit back. It's persistence, it's not giving up, it's the love of life, and not willing to be kept down. Heir apparent, oh, it's like the next in line. It's the presumed heir to the throne. Nowadays, it's like oligarchs and politics and all this bullshit. It's the death of empathy. And heir apparent is about these people are just, that's next in line. Well, hello there. I think it's the best song on the album. The concept is kind of cool. You live in an apartment building for the first time in decades because you've always owned a house. You downsize, then you start running into people. And one time I walked out and the owner of 308 turns with her curly auburn hair and says, "Well, hello there," in that kind of Australian accent. I was like, "Hi." So I was gonna get myself a doormat that said, "Well, hello there." It's a funny, creepy kind of story. But the best part about it is the performance on this. It's just like one of those big, grandiose songs that you hear at a rock concert where the band just opened the whole chasm of sound. And that's what it was in the middle of this, because everybody knew what was going on and what was happening, how it was sounding. And so it just started to build on itself. So I looked at Ben, and Ben looked at Josh, and Josh looked at Pat. I think if you listen to the album, you're gonna get it.